The number is astronomical, what an all-star game would bring into a city like that.
Yeah, think about it just from, spending on the food and the drinks, but also, you bring your kids, they're going to want merch. They're going to want it, partake in the festivities. I mean, it's a whole, for those that have never been, think about it. I mean, it's a multi-day event that is geared towards children, but also, to be honest, so you have to spend money for a lot of those things. And all of that was taken away. And from the beginning, it was those that would actually just pay attention. And this goes to the larger issue where when you have these knee-jerk reactions, giving into the blue check brigade out there, the social media mob mentality, this is what's dangerous because they will throw as many spitballs as they possibly can at something, hoping that one of them sticks. And it's such a double standard because when proven wrong, there's no accountability. There's no apology for it. And even when Major League Baseball moved it from Georgia, okay, which obviously has plenty of minorities and everything like that. They moved it to Denver. Well, just look at the, you know what I mean, for being all about voting rights and all this. Colorado also on some other aspects had even more restrictive voting rights than Georgia did. So from the beginning, it didn't make sense. And then a lot of us took a step back and actually did research because I'm a big facts guy. I knew that's what you should do. Oh, what? Who thought that the truth would matter? Well, it should. You look at the president who called out, reamed after Atlanta and Georgia. Look at Delaware, home state of Joe Biden. His own Delaware has some of the most restrictive voting rights across the whole entire country. Where's he on Delaware? Silent. Where's the president now even saying anything about the fact that this Obama-appointed judge overturned the law since 2018? And it is striking that the facts never made sense in the beginning, but also that a huge corporation, league, business, franchise, whatever you want to call it, Major League Baseball would give in. Because once you give in to these people and to this psychotic lunacy, you will never win because they will always want more. And that is the bigger part of this story, is that when you give an inch, they want a mile, and they will never be satisfied with you until you give over all ownership of yourself and your beliefs. And that is a huge thing here. Major League Baseball looks like absolute fools here. I'm not surprised that they haven't given a statement to us or a response because they look like idiots. But I will say this, Dan, if we do get a statement, what I think might happen is, because this was based on 2018, and obviously there's been more lawsuits and things that have happened since, because you can just throw out, lawsuit, is I bet you we call it in football, move the goalposts back. They're going to move the pitching mound back. And they're going to be like, oh, well, this wasn't what we were upset about. We're upset about this, just to save their own asses. Bottom line, they're going to keep moving it back because nobody will ever admit that they're wrong. And all we want is the American people, be straight with me, be real. Okay. We all screw up from time to time. This was a colossal screw up though. Obviously. I mean, you ruined people's lives here and businesses all for just because of a Twitter campaign and social media campaign, it seemed like. But just be honest. Like how do you, Manfred, where are you at? Where are you at? It's crazy. It really is a crazy story.